What's up? What's happening, kings and queens? And thank you for joining me and listening to Let's Talk About It with Queesa Quee. I'm your host, Queesa Quee, and today, December 31st, New Year's Eve, 2023. 2023 had definitely had some highs and lows. And for me, I had some highs and lows. From losing family members, people that was close to me, people that I know that are close to me, losing loved ones. And once again, as always, my condolences, deepest condolences, and my sympathy goes out to those individuals and their entire family during this time. I pray that each and every one of you, including myself, continue to find love, peace, comfort, and understanding as of today and all the days ahead. And God got you each and every way. Now, I've been tested on many levels, and it has shown me that how strong my mindset is. That a lot of people may think they know me, but they really don't. And as I approach into a new year of 24, I continue to find my inner peace, continue to meditate, self care, all the things that I mentioned. But most importantly, continue to be you, continue to be within yourself. And as for me, being real within myself, focusing on me at the end of the day. I would say one of my highlights for this year, I have a couple of them actually. One, I never thought I'd do this anymore anytime soon, but I decided to go to grad school, test my waters all over again as it relates to my career field where I'm currently doing, and I've been within the IT industry for over 5 years. It took a long time to get to where I'm at today. And I want to thank those who've always shown the love, the support, the prayers, even the ones that's no longer here with me and guiding me in the right direction, giving those encouraging words. So I want to thank you for being there. Um, we always heard about moving in silence. That's the best method in the world to do. As I was taught, you don't let the right hand know what the left hand doing. You can't because everybody don't want to see you win. I want to see people win. That's my motto. That's what we going into 24 with, seeing each other win, empowering one another, especially as black women. And because we always tearing each other down instead of trying to lift folks up and being supportive and all those things. I say another highlight for me is I would say actually doing a podcast of my own. Now, many of you may have not known that I been affiliated within the podcast industry for over 4 years. And I give the gratitude to bruh on showing me more about it. I think for me, it really brought me out of my comfort zone of really want to speak your mind. People like to be heard. It's the ones that like to be heard. And I wanted to launch a podcast for maybe about, I thought about it maybe year and a half, maybe a couple years ago. But I really, really thought about it this year. And I thought about it and I was like, I'm not ready yet. I really wanted someone to be on there with me, another individual, a female. Now I knew I can get some guys, but I wanted women who didn't mind speaking their mind, having those type of conversations. So I pondered about it and I said, well, it may not be the time. When God said fit for me to do it, it happened. So I thought maybe I end up doing it, come 2024, maybe the spring or summer 2024. But the Lord had another plan for me. And I was just like, man, I got to make some shape. Now, truth be told, I planned on doing it on November 11th. And that was on my mom's birthday. But that particular day, I was sick as all get out. Sinuses just was raised to the roof. It just wouldn't let me be great. I guess she told me, nah, you ain't doing that. You ain't going nowhere today. You ain't doing none of that. That's it. Shit, fuck it. So I did it the following week. I was like, you know what? I had a notebook. I have a notebook, guys, with different topics. I want some folks to join me on it at some point. If you have any ideas, suggestions, whatever, check out my platforms, message me, text me, call me, however. And I said, you know what? I'm going to throw out an intro. And that's what I did. And I went live. I'm not the type of person that do the Facebook live situation. I guess the way I am and people who may have known me for a very long time, practically all my life, they see me on social media going live versus seeing me on social media taking pictures. That's a different story. Okay, what's going on? What is the surprise? So I threw a lot of people off. Job well done. But nevertheless, that was the biggest highlight because for me, okay, it's time. It's time to talk about it. It's time to, you never know what people are going through. And this is time that whether I can share my experience versus somebody else share their experience. And there's no judgment. This is a no judgment zone for my podcast. I want you to feel like you in a safe space with me, whether we on camera or off camera. You know what I'm saying? And so that was very, very dear to me. So I appreciate being a part of the podcast community. It has me to learn more about different topics, listening to it on Spotify and iHeartRadio and Amazon Music and YouTube, you know, and Apple podcast. So I said, okay, I gotta make this happen. Shit, like, what's up? What's the next step? What's the next move? You know, and I'm forever and grateful, appreciative of that. So that's one of my highlights. I feel like we all done had lows. Um, been through all kind of stuff. And I feel like, things get tested and you pray about it and you you learn to adapt and adjust to what you think is best for you and your best interest. No one can tell you how to feel, think, or whatever. And as we go into 2024, I'm definitely ready for new beginnings. I'm definitely ready for new adventures. It's time to travel more. It's time to live life. Continue to live life to the fullest and live life to the fullest for myself. And I hope that you guys live life to the fullest. Was do what makes you happy. You got to do what makes you happy. Nobody can't do that but you at the end of the day. So it's just what it is. We didn't have a lot of things that happened in the world and in 23, from especially in the entertainment industry. You get what I'm saying? And locally, definitely locally, you know. And it's amazing how things that can happen locally can turn into a YouTube, or no, I should say definitely turn into Tubi, a Tubi movie. Point blank period. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Anything well understood don't need to be no explaining. Y'all already know. So um shout out to Tubi. If y'all don't, hey, Tubi having some hell of a movies and shows and shit on there. I've been on Tubi before a lot of folks just probably got hip to Tubi. I've been on Tubi for a long time before they even started putting like little local TV channels or different things within Tubi. So I've been on it probably maybe about 6 years, something like that. Um, so yeah, I've been on that shit a long time. And now I wonder what 24 is gonna bring. I'm ready for it. I will be continuing my graduate studies in clinical informatics. And I might be taking up another grad certificate that could possibly tie it into a master's, even though that was not my desired choice, but the Lord had another plan. So, guess what? We're going to stay tuned. Either way, I'm trying to get a grad certificate or certificates, see what happens, because I'm trying to make something happen. And like I said, I want to continue to, I want to do traveling more. I am a traveling agent for those who don't know. And I have been working on my things to revamp myself. So if you have any ideas, any traveling destinations you would like to go to, feel free to reach out to me. Of course, my travel thing is called Queesy's Dream Escapes Travel. Queasy, Queesie, Dream Escapes with the S Travel. And I will post my link on my platform or on my Facebook pages as well. If you have any questions or interest on finding somewhere to go in 2024, let's get it. Hey, let's talk about it. Whatever it is, let's talk about it. And I really didn't have much to put on, but I did wanted to touch on the highs and lows And thank you. Thank you very much for tuning in. Continue to like, share, subscribe on YouTube. Let's talk about it with Queasy Quee on Apple Podcasts, on Spotify, iHeartRadio. I'm on Amazon Music under the podcast section. So let's talk about it with Queasy, Quesie, Queeze, Quees, Queasy Queeze. So check me out if you want to continue to throw out those ideas on the next topic for the next segment. Please, please holla at your girl. Much love, peace, and I want each and every one of you to be safe wherever your destination is. Y'all have fun. Y'all be safe out there in those streets and everything else. Until next year, we'll be in touch in 2024. Peace, love, blessings. One.